Hi everybody, I'm Susan and you're watching my channel Canines First, and today we are going to get started on our positive reinforcement training. If you watched the last video where I talked to you about my choices for corrective tools, then you might remember that I told you to pick one and put one on your dog for the beginning of positive reinforcement training, even though we're not going to use it today. And Bandit has his remote training collar on, because later he and I are going to go running around off leash. But I like to put it on them at the beginning of the day because we got to keep these dogs confused so they don't catch on. We're going to learn 4 things today. We are going to learn to pair the word good with a reward, and that's going to be our marker. We're going to learn to give eye contact for our name. We're going to learn to sit, and we're going to begin to learn that okay means we are free. All right, you're going to take 3 treats and an eager dog. Oh, and put a leash on your dog, by the way. This is our city leash. You can find this on our website if you want to. This will keep the wild ones from running off, getting distracted, and keep them in their lesson if you need it. If you go get it after they've gotten wild and put it on them, they start to get wise to these things. So it's just best to put it on them preemptively. All right, here we go. Good. Reward. Doesn't need to be doing anything. I don't care if he's lying down, sitting, standing on his head. Good. There's a leaf in my treat bag. Good. Just put that right there. No, it's not food. All right, you did that. How hard was that? It's so easy, right? That's just us pairing a marker because we're going to use that marker to affirm the dog's behavior here in just a second. All right, now I'm going to say his name, and when he looks at me in the eyeball, I'm going to get to use that marker and reward him for it. This is a very important step in training. I can't overstate how important this is. You'll see later, I'm going to give you more lessons, how it comes into play and how it's very helpful. Bandit, good. Reward. Don't move your arm to bring the treat around at the same time you're saying good, because then his eyeballs will be looking at your arm or your hand where the treat is. I've got a little white alligator behind me. He's having a hard time staying behind my treat bag. Mickey, get in your bed. Stay. Bandit, good. Bandit, good. So easy. Okay, Bandit's pretty good at this. He's really, really hungry. I'm going to show you a little cheat you can do, and you can practice it for however long you want to. You take your treat and put it between your eyeballs. Excuse me, Bandit. Good. You could do that if they're having a hard time catch on. And then when you feel like, okay, I think they're getting it, then you can put it back behind your back. You're a wild man. I'm going to show him one more time. Back up, sir. Bandit. Good. Okay. I think we lost one. That's okay. We'll find it later, won't we? All right. We just learned our very first thing, and that's to look at your person when they say your name. Now we're going to work on learning sit. This is 4 steps. Starving. By the way, here, good job. Stay. And we're going to introduce the word okay. That's their release command. You're going to take 1, 2, 3 times 4 is 12 times 2, 24. That's why you need a treat bag. I'll link below to the treat bag that I like. All right, so I've got some of them, some of the treats in my hand. And I'm going to toss it, and I'm going to say okay, but I'm going to say okay first, then I'm going to toss it. Okay. It does 2 things. It begins to teach him that that's his free word. Good. And it gets him up so I can put him in a sit again. Okay. If he doesn't get the thrown treat, it's all right. You can just move on. I need you to get up, sir. Okay. Want him to get it, but if he misses it, it's okay. You'll get it next time. Okay. You notice how I'm not saying SIT. Good. I'm just baiting him into position. You don't want to confuse things with too much stimuli at once. If it looks like he's doing well and he seems to get the concept, on the next step, bless you, then you can begin to add the word. I do everything 3 times, but if it doesn't go my way, there's no harm in continuing working at it. You don't have to worry about if it's more than 3 times. I have to pay him. Stay. Okay, here we go. Step 2. I'm going to have to drop the word good this time because I can't say 2 words at once. Okay. Sit. But I'll bring that marker in on the next step. Okay. Sit. Okay. Sit. So just making an association with the position. Okay, now I'm ready for step 3. I'm going to try to say it while he's in motion on his way into the seated position. And this time I'll be able to add the word good back into the session. Okay? Sit. Good. Okay. Sometimes it's sloppy, but you do your best. Like that one, he was too fast for me. Okay. Sit. Good. The bigger dog, it's a little easier to do. They're usually a little slower. Okay. Last time for step 3, sit. Very good. Make sure they're in the position when food goes in their mouth. All right, we're ready for step 4. I'm going to say the command sit at the top of the behavior and then begin to bait him into the position. Okay. Stuck to my finger. It's okay. We'll keep going anyway. Here, boo. Sit. Uh-oh. Sit. Good. He thinks there's something over there to be found. I'll just let him go through it. Sit. Good. That was a little slow on that repetition. Okay. Regarding when I said it, I'll do better now. Sit. Good. One more since I made a boo-boo. Yes, I need to pay you. Just a second. Okay. Sit. Good. Okay, let me pay my assistant. Good. Well, that's it. You do first, second, third, and fourth step. Just one set 3 times. Do it more if you need to. You're trying to progress. You don't need to practice the first, second, and third step over and over and over again. Once you get to the 4th step, you can practice that once a day for 7 days, and then your dog should be good at sit. And you can also apply it if you want to throughout the day. But at least 1 week of concentrated practice on the sit, and then you can let it go. What do you want to tell him? Oh, right. Bandit wants to remind you that he wants you to make your dog as happy as possible every day. Come back and see us for the next video next week because we're going to learn more commands, and I'm going to show you how to begin to use your corrective tools during your training sessions when things go off the rails. You're a good dog. Thank you. Okay, y'all ready to go? Let's go.